Cynicism, an invitation to awareness. Why being realistic is making you unhappy. First of all, it's important to clarify that this text is not directed at any particular person or group. Its objective is to offer ideas that help us contextualize our reality and provide tools to work with it consciously. Imagine that right now I tell you, I'm going to give you a gift. What would be your first thought? Do you think I'm a generous person? Do you believe you truly deserve the gift? Do you think I'm giving you something worthless to manipulate you? If your answer is closer to the third option, I regret to inform you that you might be infected by one of humanity's most harmful ways of thinking, cynicism. Cynicism was originally a genuine philosophical current, but here we're not talking about that classical cynicism, but rather its modern and pernicious version. This way of thinking maintains that we all have hidden reasons for acting, always putting self-interest before the common good. It denies the existence of genuine reasons to be generous, kind, or understanding, and assumes that everything said is a lie to manipulate others. The world, under this vision, is full of thieves, liars, and swindlers waiting for us to lower our guard so they can snatch away what we value most. As you can see, it's not a positive perspective. In fact, it's profoundly useless. Starting from these ideas, we couldn't find genuine reasons to do anything, neither work, nor form families, nor make efforts. If everything we hear is truly lies, it would be impossible to find something true in any person or situation. We must recognize, however, that this way of thinking doesn't emerge completely from nowhere. Human beings have selfish tendencies by nature, but as social beings, we also depend on the well-being of others. Being distrustful and cautious is natural, especially if we don't have guarantees, and even more so when we perceive red flags in others' behavior. Nevertheless, assuming that whoever offers us something does so only out of self-interest is too simplistic. Human society has been built on the basis of providing mutual benefits. We help and, in doing so, we also receive help. Making money isn't bad in itself, but trying to do so at the expense of harming others is. Moderate distrust is natural and necessary, but trust requires evidence that must be sustained over time. However, when cynicism dominates our thinking, every action becomes suspicious, every good intention seems like a trap. Thus, it becomes impossible to generate trust and build collective truth. I dare to think that cynicism is, in many cases, a way to evade responsibilities. If everyone is a bandit, I'm just a victim. If the truth is out of reach, it's not worth looking for. If they believe everyone can deceive, then I can do it too without being judged. If no one is responsible, neither am I. Nature, including human nature, rarely acts in absolutes. I don't deny that harmful people exist or that uncertain situations occur. But working for family and community, and being authentic, even if it implies vulnerability, makes us stronger and truly free. How to avoid falling into cynicism? Practice self-observation, question your automatic thoughts of distrust. Demand evidence, but don't always assume the worst, give genuine intention a chance. Remember that trust is built, not imposed or given by default. Choose authenticity, be honest with yourself and others about your intentions and allow yourself to be vulnerable in a safe environment. A call to awaken, beyond cynicism. Cynicism has become the silent pandemic of our era. Unlike other diseases, this one doesn't attack the body but the spirit, it doesn't weaken muscles but human bonds. Each cynical thought builds an invisible wall between you and others, each unfounded suspicion takes you one step further from experiencing true connection. Think about it carefully. How many opportunities for friendship, love, or growth have you lost by assuming the worst? How many doors have you closed before seeing what was behind them? The price of cynicism isn't paid with money, it's paid with loneliness, distrust, and a life of unexplored possibilities. The next time you feel tempted to interpret every action of others as deception, remember this: true strength isn't in building walls, but in having the courage to tear them down. There's nothing braver than choosing to trust even knowing the risks. There's nothing more transformative than offering authenticity in a world that values it so little. I invite you today to conduct the most revolutionary experiment. For 1 week, consciously challenge every cynical thought. Question your suspicions, seek evidence before judging, dare to believe in genuine goodness. And observe what happens not only in your relationships but within yourself. Because cynicism isn't just a way of seeing the world, it's a prison we build with our own thoughts. And you, only you, have the key to free yourself. Remember, the power is yours.